Well, hello there. I'm back with some random thoughts and observations. Why not? Cancel. I don't know why I make these, I'm just walking around. All right, here's the first one. Cold coffee is the same temperature as warm beer. Perspective is everything. I don't mind drinking room temperature coffee. Room temperature beer, I suppose, depending on the beer. Depends how thirsty I am, I guess. A lot of people made mistakes, made lifestyle choices during the pandemic years. Things like buying a camper trailer or getting a dog. Short-term thinking, I guess. They wanted it and they wanted it now. And then when the pandemic ended, you're left with a trailer that you never use and a dog that keeps you tied to your home. A dog that you leave home alone while you have to go back to work, back to the office. I don't know. I've heard stories about dogs and camper trailers. There's probably other stuff too. I think it's best to plan your life 5 years down the road. What's your life going to look like in 5 years? In my case, I think I'll be living in British Columbia during the summers and in Taiwan during the winters. If you think about things, you can make them happen. Or you don't even make them happen, they just happen because you're thinking of them. Subconsciously, you make choices that'll lead to your goal. I talked about this last year on Bob's Utopia. How 5 years ago, I never thought that I would be retired and spending 6 months a year in Kaohsiung. But it's kind of what I wanted to do, and I unintentionally made it happen. So, careful what you wish for. Careful what you pretend to be as well, because you become that thing. I think life is very incremental. Incremental change is all around us. We can change incrementally without any effort at all. It's all very subtle. Embrace YOLO, not FOMO. You only live once, not fear of missing out. I have responsibilities, but none of them are urgent. That's a good way to live. Here's an analogy. I love analogies. Picture this. You're standing at a vending machine, deciding what to have, jingling the coins in your pocket. That is what retirement is like. I'm gonna go into Michael's and look and see if they got any t-shirts on sale. I'm updating my wardrobe. $3 at a time. Most of my clothes, some of my clothes are vintage. When you get to be this age and you wear vintage clothes, people look at you and think, has he had that shirt since the very beginning? Has he had that shirt since the 80s? You can get an orange t-shirt for $3. I can't wear orange t-shirts. I could wear this one, but it's small. It's a $3 shirt. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you. I don't believe in a lot of conspiracy theories, but there's something very fishy about Epstein. I'd really like to know what happened there. Some days I feel like a 1960s cargo vessel, which is essentially what I am. All right, that's enough for now. Let me look at these t-shirts.